everybody? We are here live for a 3-box break, 2014 Bowman Baseball. We're down to 9 boxes left. Need to pick 3, guys. 1 pick per customer, please. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 1 pick per customer. 3. 8. It's looking good so far. Beebs or Aaron? 1 more box. Jay Schifferly. DeCane's fan. Hearing or seeing no others? No Bowman Jumbo. We'll go with 12. All right, guys. This break is sold out. It's brought to you by BCW Supplies. Protect, store, and display. Good luck, everybody. Jay Priest fan, what's up? Showcase is tomorrow morning. Heck, yeah. Oh, shoot. Well, Jay Priest fan, you can just hang out. I think it's a 3-box break. UX32 Aaron linked it for you. Here we go. Pablo Sandoval, Jerkson Profar. Christian Yelich, Hunter Dozier, Alex Reyes. Chromes, Jose Abreu, and Chase Anderson. R.A. Dickey, Marcus Semien, and Nick Franklin. Figured we'd have some of Braves. I don't think we had any chromes of him last night. Jason Worth, John Lackey. Wendell Rio, Trey Ball. State and hometown, Pierce Johnson, Cubs. Chromes, Preston Tucker, Chris Flexen. Buster Posey, Justin Upton, and Brandon Beachy. The Canes fan getting aggressive. Travis D'Arnaud, Nolan Arenado, Devin Travis, Pierce Johnson. Minnie, Austin Hedges, Padres. Chromes, Robert Selman, and Ryan Stanek. Yordano Ventura rookie, Jordan Zimmerman, and Andre Rienzo. Derek Jeter, Cole Hamels, Prince Fielder, Billy Burns, Chris Bryant, Matt Davidson, Minnie. Chromes, Chris Taylor, Julio Urias, Jason Greeley, Miguel Cabrera. Hello, Yankees, 21. Mike Zunino, Ian Kinsler, Daniel Robertson, Tim Cooney. Blue paper, Padres, Andrew Kashner, 53 out of 500. Chromes, Tyler Wade, and Daniel Polka. Jared Parker, Chris Johnson, Adrian Beltre. Matt Davidson, Dominic Brown, Eric Johnson, Dylan Floro, Devin Williams, Dylan Floro, State and Hometown Rays, Chromes, Bostic, and Pluffner, Martin Prado, Abraham Almonte. Andrelton Simmons, Zach Wheeler, Chase Headley, Gus Schlosser, Matt McPherson, Blue Wave Mini, Jose Peraza. Braves, 78 out of 250. Chromes, Dwayne Underwood, Jason Hirsch, Ian Desmond, Carlos Beltran. What do we got here now? Gold. Pretty sure that's a gold refractor. Albert Pujols, Daniel Nava, Ben Lively, Matthew Bowman. Green paper for the Braves, Evan Gaddis. 38 out of 150. Yep, at the end there'll be a recap. Chrome, Leonardo Molina, and Brandon Trinquan. Scudero, Ryu, and Sabathia. Gio Gonzalez, Zach Greinke, Trevor Rosenthal, Drew Grenier, Michael Rattray, Evan Gaddis, State and Hometown. Victor Payano, Jose Herrera, Chromes, Matt Harvey, Alex Gordon. $38 out of 150. Also, it's on YouTube after, too. Brian McCann, Mike Miner, Will Myers, Brandon Compton, Manuel Margot. Top 100, he's number 67, Diamondbacks, Chris Owings. Chromes, Chris Beck and Tyler Danish. Lincecum, Liriano. Paul Goldschmidt, Jed Gierko, Willen Rosario, Miller Diaz, Chris Kohler, Chrome, Seth Mahias Brian, and Jake Barrett. Jared Cosart, Desmond Jennings, and Nick Castellanos. Alicea Garcia, Andrew McCutcheon, Wilmer Becerra, Steven Ramos, Yankees, State and Hometown, Ivan Nova, Orlando Arcia, Franklin Barreto, Rizzo, Lowry, Vato. A lot of action, no doubt about it. Not quite yet, but we'll get there. Alex Cobb, David Holmberg, Gabriel Enoa, Santiago Nessie. Silver paper for the Phillies, Cliff Lee, 73 out of 75. Chromes, Nelson Rodriguez, and Kendry Flores. Wilmer Flores, Chris Archer, and Taiwan Waka. Jay Schifferly's just hanging out down there. Ray Holiday, Jason Hayward Bay. Ian Kennedy, that's Kennedy. Joe Wendell, Hunter Renfroe. Mookie Betts, there he is, Mini for the Red Sox. Chromes, Alexander Guerrero, and Kenny Giles. Yadi Molina, and Nick Swisher. That's a good question. I always wondered that myself. June Segura, Josmer Pinto, Patrick Corbin, Pat Stover, Victor De Leon. Mini for the Cardinals, Stephen Piscotty. Chromes, Anthony Santander, and Ryan Healy. Joe Mauer and Madison Bumgarner. Matt Cain, Adam Lind, Jorge De La Rosa, Michael Feliz, Lewis Thorpe. Autograph for the Twins, Lewis Thorpe. Speak of the devil. Yancy Almonte, Chrome. Homer Bailey, AJ Burnett, and Elvis Andrus. Lewis Thorpe, born in '95 from Melbourne, Australia. Johnny Gomes, Cliff Lee, Coco Crisp, Ramel Tapia, Luke Jackson, Chromes, Logan Vick, and Cesar Pollo. Matt Carpenter, Felix Hernandez, and Mike Napoli. Will Middlebrooks, Austin Jackson, Eric Jagiello, Rosel Herrera, Devin Williams, state and hometown, Brewers. Chromes, Micah Johnson, Zach Bornstein, Castro, Hunter, Harper. Bush, 6850 had the Twins. Has the Twins. Jonathan Scoop, Carlos Santana, Jake Marisnik, Tucker Newhouse. Melvin Mercedes. Silver Ice, Braves, Jason Hirsch. Chromes, May and Gretzky. J.R. Murphy, Andre Ethier. Jonathan LaCroix, Carl Crawford. Carlos Contreras, Sam Moll. State and hometown, Dodgers, Adrian Gonzalez. Chrome, Ryder Jones, Nomar Mazara. Chris Davis, Trevor Bauer, and Andrew Kashner. Jared Weaver, Oswaldo Arcia, Salvador Perez, Ty Buttrey, Billy McKinney. Billy Hamilton, 89 Retro, Sparkle, Reds. Akil Morris, Chrome, Carlos Ruiz, Jay Bruce, Craig Kimbrell. Who has the Red Sox? Fess up. Marty, you got him? Brett Lowry, Aldis Chapman, Alex Rios, Armando Rivero, Mark Appel, Tyler Marletto, Ryan Eads, Chromes, Jeff Samardzija, Joe Kelly, and Adam Jones. Actually, UX32 Aaron's in the house. He's always a culprit for the Red Sox. William Chen, John Lester, Alfonso Soriano, Dylan Overton, Jacob DeGrom. 41 out of 100. Cubs, Jorge Soler. Chromes, Diaz Binford. Rodney and Hosmer. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's get back to the last pack of box number 1. Here we go. Chrome, John Gant, Mets. Jose Iglesias, David Price, Starling Marte. Brandon Phillips, Joe Nathan, Yu Darvish, Vasquez Cato, Yimi Garcia, and for the Indians, Gold Refractor, Levon Levon Washington for the Indians. 32 out of 50. 32 out of 50. Non-auto, gold refractor, Indians, Levon Washington. Reminds me of Freddie, Boom Boom Washington. Box 2. Jose Reyes, Alan Craig, Kevin Gossman, Victor Payano. Jose Herrera, Chromes, Kyle Parker, and Wendell Rio. Kendry Morales, Michael Wacha, Brad Ziegler. Giancarlo Stanton, Jimmy Nelson. Anthony Alirati, Bobby Coyle. State and hometown, Braves, Gus Schlosser. Chromes, Levon Washington, Jordan Perovic. Jacoby Ellsbury, Hisashi Iwakuma, and Jose Bautista. Supposedly that Beebs 25 is going to be going live with some breaks here pretty soon. Matt Kemp, Wade Miley. Seth Mahias, Brion, Jake Barrett. Mini for the Rays, Jeff Ames. Chromes, Trey Ball, and Billy Burns. Garrett Cole, Bartolo Colon, and Chase Utley. Beebs 25, when is your expected live time? ELT. Ubaldo Jimenez, Christian Betancourt, Curtis Granderson, Brian Reguera. Mookie Betts, Mini, Cubs, Albert Almora. Chromes, Hader, and Austin Wright. Anibal Sanchez, Hunter Pence. Jason Kipnis, Edwin Encarnacion, Hanley Ramirez. Paper, Jose Abreu. Chase Anderson, that's Anderson. State and hometown, Matt McPherson, Diamondbacks. Chrome, Chris Bryant, Daniel Robertson, Shane Victorino, and Matt Holliday. Matt Moore, Evan Gaddis, Cody Reed, Preston Tucker. Blue Braves, Chris Johnson, 331 out of 500. Chromes, Rosa and Alfredo Gonzalez. Robinson Cano, Annie Romero, and Chris Medlin. Tim Hudson, Michael Kadire, Justin Verlander. Robert Selman, Ryan Stanek. Tim Cooney Chrome and Gosuke Kato Chrome. Hamilton Wilson Miller. Larry Sauter was in the house. I got nothing. Ivan Nova, Adrian Gonzalez, Chris Sale. Chris Flexen and Chris Taylor. Refractor Cubs, Dwayne Underwood. 420 out of 500. Chrome, Jason Rogers. Juan Colton. Manny Machado and Onelki Garcia. Looks like an Under Armour Matt McPherson. Mike Trout, Clayton Kershaw. Chris Bostic, Sean Pleffner. Orange Pirates, Starling Marte, 207 out of 250. Chromes, Garcia Grenier, Pedro Alvarez, Kevin Pillar, and Johnny Cueto. Asdrubal Cabrera, Andrew Lambeau, Yevgeny Gallardo, Julio Urias, Tyler Wade, State and Hometown White Sox, Chris Sale, Chromes, Andrew Thurman, Isaiah Kiner, Falefa, Anthony Rendon, Koji Uehara. Yes, all cards ship. You get all the cards. Yasiel Puig, Tyler Skaggs, Xander Bogaerts, rookie. Dwayne Underwood, Jason Hirsch. 30 out of the top 100. Pirates, Jamison Tayon. Chromes, Ryder and Diaz. Billy Hamilton, Aaron Hill. Jamison Tayon. Throws a hard bowling ball sinker. Michael Choice, Dustin Pedroia, Jose Ramirez. Daniel Polka, John Gant. Chromes, Jamie Westbrook, and Michael Franco. First one of him. Max Scherzer, Billy Butler, and Josh Reddick. Freddie Freeman, James Paxton, Leonardo Molina, Brandon Trinquan. Indians, State and Hometown, Asdrubal Cabrera, Chris Kohler, and Hunter Dozier. Chromes. Chris Owings, Derek Holland, and Carlos Gomez. I don't know about talking, but we could IM each other. Julio Teheran, Masahiro Tanaka, rookie, Yankees. Cargo, Chris Beck, Tyler Danish. Mini, Indians, Francisco Lindor. Chromes, Reyes and Travis. James Shields, Hiroki Kuroda. Let me make a note here. I am with Beebs after break. All those shipments come in. Brandon Beebs, Bebot. Evan Longoria, Brandon Moss, David Wright. Orlando Arcia, Franklin Barreto. Rookie autograph for the Marlins, Jake Marisnick. Pierce Johnson, Chrome. Matt Latos, Jose Fernandez, and Mark Trumbo. Jake Marisnick, rookie autograph. Possibly could be 4. There we go. David Freese, Adam Wainwright. Yency Almonte, Logan Vick. State and Hometown, Reds, Ben Lively. Chromes, Gus Slosher and Matt McPherson. J.J. Hardy, Josh Donaldson, and Ryan Zimmerman. Yeah, it's not the most sturdy box either. Trey Tulowitzki, Jason Worth, John Lackey, Cesar Puello, Micah Johnson. For the Yankees, Silver Ice, Leonardo Molina. Dun, 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 dun. Chromes, Lively, Bowman. This Bowman is lively. David Ortiz, Buster Posey. Derek Jeter, Cole Hamels. Zach Bornstein, Jacob May. Yellow Paper rookie Chris Owings, Diamondbacks. 54 out of 99. Chromes, Brandon Compton and Manuel Margot. Upton, Beachy and Greeley. Justin Upton. Two. 5 packs to go, box 2. Prince Fielder, Mike Zunino, Ian Kinsler. Trevor Gretzky, Nelson Rodriguez. Mini for the Nats, Lucas Giolito. Chromes, Becerra and Ramos. Cabrera and Parker. Brandon Phillips, Joe Nathan. Kendry Flores, Anthony Santander. Andrew Lambeau, Pirates, State and Hometown. Chromes, Wendell and Hunter Renfroe. Chris Johnson, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Iglesias. Yu Darvish, Gio Gonzalez, Zach Greinke. Ryan Healy, Ryder Jones. 89 throwback. Sparkle, Travis D'Arnaud, Mets. Chromes, Michael, just one, Michael Feliz. Price, Marte, Harvey. Trevor Rosenthal, Paul Goldschmidt, Jed Gierko. Nomar Mazaro, Akil Morris. Chromes, Lewis Thorpe, and Ramel Tapia. Alex Gordon, Jared Kosar, Des Jennings. Last pack, box 2 of 3. Will Rosario, Pablo Sandoval, Jurickson Profar. Tyler Mailete, Ryan Eads. 21 out of the top 100. Cubs, CJ Edwards. Chromes, Luke Jackson, Eric Jagiello. Castellanos, and R.A. Dickey. Now it's time for the last box of the break. First break of the day, Gypsy Queen and 5-star football to follow tonight. Trey Tulowitzki, Jason Worth, John Lackey, Jason Rogers, Andrew Thurman. Refractor for the A's, Billy McKinney, 479 out of 500. Chrome, Nomar Mazara. Buster Posey, Justin Upton, Brandon Beachy. Second refractor. Joe Nathan, Yu Darvish, Gio Gonzalez. Wendell Rio, Trey Ball. Chromes, Binford, and Levon Washington. Adrian Beltre, Jose Iglesias, David Price. Derek Jeter, Cole Hamels, Prince Fielder. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, Jamie Westbrook, Ryan Zimmerman, State and Hometown, Nationals. Chromes, Akil Morris, Tyler Marlette, Jason Greeley, Miguel Cabrera. like Jello pudding. Zach Greinke, Trevor Rosenthal, Billy Burns, Chris Bryant, paper. Mini, Devin Williams, Brewers. Chromes, Jordan Perovic and Josh Hader. Starling Marte, Matt Harvey, and Alex Gordon. Paul Goldschmidt, Jed Gierko, Willen Rosario, Daniel Robertson, Tim Cooney. State and hometown Rangers, Victor Payano. Chromes, Austin Wright and Gabriel Arosa. Jared Cosart, Des Jennings. Mike Zanino, Ian Kinsler, Brandon Phillips, Michael Franco, Kyle Parker. Blue Mets, Kevin Plawecki, mini. 76 out of 250. Chromes, Eads and Edwin Diaz. Jared Parker, Chris Johnson. Second blue mini. Brandon Moss, David Wright. Levon Washington, Jordan Perovic. John Gant, Mets, state and hometown. Trevor Gretzky and Nelson Rodriguez, Chromes. Trumbo Strasburg, Cespedes. Pablo Sandoval, Jerks in profile. Christian Yelich. Gasque Cato, Yini Garcia. Chromes, Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez and Jason Rogers. Nick Castellanos, Ari Dickey, and Marcus Samian. Mike Leake, Sonny Gray, Tony Cingrani, Josh Hader, Austin Wright, mini for the Giants, Kyle Crick. Number 1 prospect for the Giants. Chromes, Flores, and Santander. Tim Beckham, J.J. Hardy. What do we got here now? Travis D'Arnaud, Nolan Arenado. I don't know, it's just crazy enough. I think we better save it. Might not be anything, who knows. Matt Davidson, Dominic Brown, Eric Johnson, Miller Diaz, Chris Kohler. Wow, this guy barely made it into the top 100. Number 96 for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. Chromes, Westbrook and Franco. Rienzo Prado. Almost looked like a red paper. What would that be numbered to? They're not 1 of 1s anymore, are they? Back when Mighty got a 1 of 1 red, Andrew Kajner. David Freese, Adam Wainwright, Gabriel Rosa, Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez. Yellow, matching the Pirates' colors of Garrett Cole. 91 out of 99. Chromes, Ryan Healer and Ryder Jones. Josh Donaldson, Ryan Zierman, and Big Poppy. Still Boston strong. Andrelton Simmons, Zach Wheeler. Hunter Dozier, Alex Reyes. State and hometown, speak of the devil. Poppy. Chrome, Rio and Parker. Abraham Amante, Ian Desmond, and Carlos Beltran. Not this again. Jeez. Some just don't open. Jorge De La Rosa, Johnny Gomes, Cliff Lee, Wilmer Becerra, Steven Ramos, Chromes, Miller Diaz, and Chris Kohler. Felix Hernandez, Mike Napoli, and Andre Ethier. Chase Headley, Albert Pujols, Daniel Nava, Devin Travis, Pierce Johnson, Manny Archie Bradley, D-backs, Chromes, Trey Ball, and Billy Burns. Marco Scudero, Ryu. Brian McCann, Mike Minor, Will Myers. Dylan Flo, Devin Williams. Autograph for the Mariners, Chris Taylor. Chris Bryant, Chrome. CC Sabathia, Tim Lincecum, Frank Liriano. Chris Taylor. 2, 4, 6, about 8 packs, 9 packs to go. Avisel Garcia, Andrew McCutcheon, Ray Halladay, Gus Schlosser, Matt McPherson. Chromes, Robertson and Cooney. Anthony Rizzo, Jed Lowry. Joey Votto. Rich 6850. Did you get every auto? Jason Hilliard, Ian Kennedy. That's Kennedy. Ben Lively, Matthew Bowman. Jose Herrera, state and hometown. D-backs. Chromes, Cato and Garcia. Yadier Molina, Nick Swisher, and Homer Bailey. Wow, what a pig. Actually, congrats. I never knew, but usually if someone gets them all, we random one to everybody else. I'll give you some time to think which one. Matt Cain, Adam Lind, Brandon Compton, Manuel Margot, Silver Ace Royals, James Shields, Chrome, Drew Grenier, Michael Roddery, AJ Burnett, Elvis Andrews, and Matt Carpenter. Oh, you only got 2? I wonder what that red is. I'm kind of curious if even that's what it was. Coco Chris, Will Middlebrooks, Austin Jackson, Joe Wendell, Hunter Renfroe. Browns to draft Manziel. Mini Max Fried, Padres, Chrome, Dozier, Reyes. Bryce Harper, Toy Hunter. Not Marlins. Jonathan Scope, Carlos Santana, Michael Feliz, Lewis Thorpe, state and hometown for the Giants, Buster Posey, Chromes, Travis, Pierce Johnson, Wilmer Flores, Starlin Castro, and J.R. Murphy. Jake Marisnik, Alex Cobb, David Holmberg, Ramel Tapia, Luke Jackson. For the Cardinals, looks like Oscar Taveras, 89 throwback. Dylan Flo, Chrome. Chris Archer, Taiwan Walker, and Joe Mauer. Biebs, if you cry on camera, I mean, just let it go. Let it go. I mean, Glenn Big Baby Davis cried once when someone yelled at him. Gene Segura, Josmar Pinto, Patrick Corbin, Eric Jagiello, Rosel Herrera. Chromes, Devin Williams, Gus Schlosser, Madison Bumgarner, Chris Davis, Trevor Bauer. Last sealed pack of the break. Jonathan LaCroix, Carl Crawford, Jared Weaver. Tucker Newhouse, Melvin Mercedes. 53 out of the top 100 for the Marlins, Colin Moran, Chromes, McPherson, Lively. Cashner, Ruiz. Oh, it's going, it's going. All right, everybody. One pack to go. Ugh. Chromes, Andrew Thurman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, Nick Franklin, Yordano Ventura, rookie, Jordan Zimmerman, Drew Grenier, Michael Roddery, and Chase Anderson for the D-backs. That's Anderson. Red paper parallel. Red paper parallel. Numbered 1 of 1. All right, guys, give me a minute here to gather up a recap. Lots of action, lots of action. As Yankee 21 likes to say. 99, 250, 500. We almost got every color except gold paper. Okay. That was not the box you picked. That was box 12. Johnny K picked it. You picked box 3. You picked the very first box we did. Butch 6850. Okay. Here we go, guys, for the recap. Sleeve not top-loaded. I will not say the team. We'll breeze through them. Winners: Max Fried, Archie Bradley, Kyle Crick, Devin Williams, Lucas Giolito, Francisco Lindor, Albert Almora, Jeff Ames, Stephen Piscotty, Matt Davidson, and Austin Hedges. Staying hometown, Buster Posey, Jose Herrera, David Ortiz, John Gant, Victor Payano, Ryan Zimmerman, Andrew Lambo, Ben Lively as Drupal Cabrera, Chris Sale, Matt McPherson, Gus Schlosser, Adrian Gonzalez, Devin Williams, Ivan Nova, Evan Gaddis, Dylan Floro, Pierce Johnson. Top 100, Colin Moran, Miguel Andujar, CJ Edwards, Jamison Tyon, Jorge Soler, Chris Owings. Blues, Padres, Andrew Kashner, Chris Johnson. Blues are to 500 to 250, orange, Starling Marte. 150, green, Evan Gaddis. Yellows to 99, Garrett Cole, Chris Owings, and to 75, silver, Cliff Lee. Awesome notables, Mini, Red Sox, Mookie Betts. Blue Minis to 250, Mets, Kevin Plawecki, Braves, Jose Peraza. Paper, Mark Appel, that was the only one of him we got, Astros. Yankees rookie, Masahiro Tanaka, only one of him. Jose Abreu, one each, paper and chrome, White Sox. Chris Bryant, Cubs, 2 paper, 2 chrome. Silver Ice, Royals, James Shields, Yankees, Leonardo Molina, and Braves, Jason Hirsch. 89 throwbacks, Oscar Taveras, Cardinals, Mets, Travis D'Arnaud, Reds, Billy Hamilton. Refractors to 500, A's, Billy McKinney, Cubs, Dwayne Underwood. Gold refractor for the Indians, 32 out of 50, Levon Washington. Rookie autograph, Jake Marisnick, Marlins. Prospect autographs, Mariners, Chris Taylor, and Twins, Lewis Thorpe. Red paper, 1 of 1. Parallel, Chase Anderson, Diamondbacks. All right, guys, that is the break. These will all ship out tomorrow morning. Let's talk a little bit about tonight. What's happening tonight? Gypsy Queen, we're going to do these 2 boxes here, and then we're going to open a new case and grab another box for that break. 5-Star Football, we'll do a 3-box case late tonight. Also ending tonight is Fleer Showcase Hockey, but that will not break till tomorrow morning. We'll end tonight, but it'll break 9 a.m. Central tomorrow over some breakfast. The next Bowman break is tomorrow afternoon, 25 and a half hours from now. 4:30 Central tomorrow, we'll do 3 more Bowman. And our last museum collection from that case will be tomorrow night. Thanks everybody for joining. I'll get this up on YouTube, and I will see you later.